Hello everyone, this reading is for Saturday, February 14th. So happy Valentine's Day to all you watching. I hope you're celebrating this day even if you're single by doing something wonderful for yourself. And if you clicked on this video expecting a Valentine's reading, I actually did that on Friday 13th. So you can find that video by clicking on my name below this video, and you click on videos, and the reading that you want is titled it's titled Valentine's Romance Reading for Friday the 13th. And there you will find the personalized romance reading that I did, where you actually get to pick your own cards. So I hope you enjoy. Now I'm going to be doing something different from now on in all of my readings. I bought Louise Hay's I Can Do It 2015 calendar for daily affirmations. So each day of the year is associated with a positive affirmation. And I love affirmations. I think that when we start our day off with positive affirmations, it makes our whole day so much more positive and so much lighter, so much happier. And I also think that when we do affirmations on a daily basis, it has a way of changing your life and changing the way that you think about yourself, about life, and about others. So I'm going to be doing that for every day from now on. And because I post these readings one day early, I know that many of you are going to be watching this video on Friday the 13th. So here's your daily affirmation for Friday. I allow myself to be still, and I'm amazed by what I discover. Life is just waiting to share its secrets with me. And here is your daily affirmation for Saturday the 14th. Love for myself and others increases each and every day. So I'm also going to be using a new deck for today. And this deck is different. It's called The Oracle of Shadows and Light by Lucy Cavendish. And many Oracle decks focus more on the positive aspects of life, but life is not all sunshine and roses. And so this deck really focuses on the shadows, just as the title says, and that is, dark emotions like jealousy and regret and disappointment and pain and bitterness and temptation. So this deck also gives really positive advice on how to overcome these situations. So let's see our first card. Nautilus Princess, powerful personal growth. And I love this card because it indicates that some of us are or possibly will be going through a major personal transformation, in which we will experience growth that will likely change us forever. And I don't remember who said this, but I really like the quote, all great changes are usually preceded by chaos. But it does have a lot of truth to it. Sometimes the kind of deep personal growth that this card suggests comes as a result of a period of struggle or hardship. And I do believe that some of you have already gone through this personal growth, and you've already experienced this change. And this is a challenging time or experience that is going to act as a catalyst, and it is what causes change in our lives, because pain is one of life's greatest teachers. So sometimes it's also because we're tired of being who we are and we simply want to reach for something better, for something new. This might also be about a spiritual awakening. And I know a lot of people, including myself, who experienced a dark night of the soul, which led to that awakening. So once you experience such growth, you are never, ever the same. And it is a wonderful thing. It is a beautiful experience, a painful experience, but it's very beautiful at the same time. So if you're going through a growth like this, try to stay grounded, because it can be a very intense emotional time. You might even prefer solitude if you're going through an awakening, and that is fine, because it's going to give you the time that you need in quiet contemplation to sort of figure everything out. This is a beautiful time for you, although you may struggle, although it may not seem like it. It might be a painful time. But the good news is that you're going to come out of the situation much stronger, and you'll be a better version of yourself. And some of you will probably be tested, and this is where you can prove to yourself that you're stronger than you think you are. This is when you show yourself exactly what you're made of. It's going to be a defining moment in your life where you will likely always look back on this time. You're going to remember this time, and you're going to remember how painful it was and how difficult it was and how challenging it was, but you're also going to be proud of yourself for coming through it. So just embrace this change and surrender. Call upon your angels or any God that you believe in for help in getting through this. But for those of you who have already experienced this personal growth, congratulations, you made it. And our next card is Carnivorous Flower Fairy. A tempting offer has a high price. So this card is all about temptation, and it's sort of letting you know that things are not always what they seem, because we all think flowers are so pretty and innocent, but if you look at the image, you'll see that these flowers have teeth. They're able to devour this beautiful girl because she fell into the temptation of picking them, and now she has to pay the price for it. So this card is sort of cautioning you to be careful in making decisions that you don't end up regretting later. These decisions might be made as a result of you falling into temptation, but there are going to be consequences that could either potentially hurt you or someone else. And I almost feel for some people the lessons learned from this card will act as a catalyst for personal growth that we will experience in the first card. So just ask yourself, is it really worth it to make these decisions that could possibly haunt you later? Decisions that could hurt you or someone else, or that could cause you to compromise your beliefs or your integrity? Think very carefully before taking action on something in your life that you might very well regret later. Our next card is Candy Cane Angel. It's time for a treat. So maybe you feel that because you deserve a treat, you're falling into this tempting offer. So be sure that when you treat yourself, you're not doing so at someone else's expense. But by all means, if you've been working too hard, take a break. You deserve it. This is a time when you should splurge a little. Buy yourself something that you've really been wanting. This is a time when you should pamper yourself and love yourself. And sometimes we completely neglect our needs, especially mothers who have children and families. But if you don't take care of yourself, you're not going to be able to take care of everyone else anyway. So this might mean that you need to sleep late, buy yourself something, give yourself permission to miss a day of work without feeling guilty about it. Or this might mean that you need to tell people no. Or you might need to ask for help in doing chores. But whatever way you prefer to treat yourself, make sure that you do so without falling into the temptation of accepting an offer that you're going to later regret. So I hope you all have a wonderful Valentine's Day. I love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow.